So I'm barely starting to realize that while there are a bunch of YouTubers that I had no idea existed, there are even more streamers that I had no idea about. And I'm gonna be honest, the streamers I know only extend as far as the people Aiden Ross makes friends with. If Aiden Ross isn't talking shit about you, giving you props, whatever it is, and vice versa, then I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are. And hey, that's not a bad thing. That just means that you haven't done anything for me to be like, wow, you're a piece of shit, which is good.
Great job.
Now, with that being said, if you are a streamer that I have never heard about, and the first time of me hearing you is from a Drama Alert post, then more than likely you've done something wrong. Take the streamer Frogan. Frogan? I'll call her FG. So FG here recently went viral because of what she said about our American soldiers, the boys and girls fighting for our freedom, the people who make it possible for her to have a Twitch account, because guess what, FG? If we lost the war, the only thing that's going to Twitch is your body after being stoned for having your own opinion.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. US military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD. The ones I'm like whatever about the US soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. The US military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
So by her logic, if someone did something bad in the past, all you have to do is acknowledge that it was bad and start sharing the same views on everything as her, and all your sins are absolved. But if all you want to do is join just to get your greedy hands on that Camaro, then you can fuck off and have night terrors for the rest of your life. But also, it literally took me 2 Google searches to find out that joining the army doesn't come with a free Camaro. That is actually fucking stupid when you realize that only 30,000 Camaros were sold in 2023, but there are nearly 1 million people who are in the army. So to think that Chevrolet is giving away 1 million cars while only selling 30,000 is fucking insane. And even if we say they're just giving them out to active duty members, that's still 500,000. And even if we say they're just giving them out to the new people, that's still more than what their yearly sales are. What really happens, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this basically says that the way you get a Camaro is by saving up the money the army pays you, and after several months you go and buy one like a normal person. He even says you can get a Mustang if you want it. But it does say at the end that when you deploy overseas, the car won't be much good, but it can be waiting for you when you get home. So like I said, just by doing a couple of Google searches, I was able to prove that everything she was mad about was false. Nobody's joined the army to get a Camaro. But remember, she also said that if you acknowledge that what you did was bad and regret it, then you're a good person. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Joining the army to get a car is worse than someone telling you that they killed someone and feel bad about it? What if the guy who got the car feels just as bad as the other guy? Is it okay to get the Camaro then, after he feels bad about getting the Camaro? What? Her thought process is so fucking flawed that she should just stick to eating on streams, because that's all she seems to be good at. And no, that's not me calling her fat. I just cut out the parts where she goes off camera to hog down some of her slop.
I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Now, of course, after she said this, many people were angry. I think even Aiden Ross was calling her out. I think he called her a terrorist.
Yeah, she's a terrorist. Not because she's Muslim. No, I have a lot of Muslim friends and I love Muslims. Muslims in my chat, she's a terrorist because she hates America. And she's wishing bad upon U.S. soldiers.
Now, when Aiden Ross is the one giving the most general statements to make you look bad, then you know that's when you really fucked up. I don't think I've ever heard this dude talk about the military, even when he had Trump on. But that just goes to show you how much this statement means to people. It actually meant so much that she was also banned on Twitch for 30 days, saying 30-day ban for saying people like bottom of the barrel hummus, but other people get 2 weeks for advocating for the genocide of Palestinians. Got it. Now I have no idea what this means, but you were banned for hateful content. Who the fuck is talking about hummus, dog? You ain't Charlie D'Amelio in the Super Bowl, although I bet you wish you were, you Sabra-eating SOB. But she's talking about how Asmongold got a 14-day ban for what he said, and look, I hate to break it to you, but Twitch is an American company, and because of that, they take things you say about America more seriously than if you said something about a country we have little to no control over. It's still bad, but it's like, hey, watch who the fuck you're talking about, alright? And apparently she's known for having these controversial opinions. Apparently she used to be a mod for Hassan, and she was making content with Ethan from H3 only to fall out because of their disagreements. She even won the Rising Star Award last year at the Streamer Awards. But you can tell that all this popularity has gotten to her hijab, and she thought she could say anything and everyone would agree with her. Her chat definitely did. Too bad they're actual losers whose opinions don't mean shit. She also did make this longer apology where she tried to be like, I didn't mean it in that way, and it's like, just shut the fuck up for a month, yeah? Like, she retweeted this person who said, Twitch just banned some of the most prominent Middle Eastern voices simply for using their platform to speak about Palestine. Twitch, you're a racist platform and you don't even try to hide it. What the actual fuck are you talking about? I can't speak for the other three people, but this B word was banned because of what she said about the good old US of A, and not because she spoke about Palestine. Have you not seen the video? It's part of the screenshot you took that was in your tweet. How do you not? Alright, but yeah guys, if you're streaming on an American-made site, don't be surprised what happens to you when you start talking shit about America. You're lucky Toby Keith didn't rise from his grave and kick the shit out of you, RIP. Also, this is really random, but this is her profile picture for Twitter, and when I click on her YouTube, I see this one. Now, I don't know why, but I kind of want to change my profile picture to this. I'll leave a comment down below asking, but like I said, I don't know why this is so funny to me. I'm not saying she's ugly, it's just like she had to lock in and get a purple background for YouTube or something. Why is this one so different? Until tomorrow, peace.